It was the night of November 15, 1966, around 11:30 p.m. My wife Linda, our friends Steve and Mary Millette, and I decided to take a drive around Point Pleasant. We were just kids, you know, not much to do in a small town. I was behind the wheel of my old '57 Chevy, cruising toward the TNT Area, an abandoned World War II munitions plant a few miles out of town. It's a creepy place, overgrown roads, old bunkers where they used to store explosives. Locals called it the TNT Area, and it always felt eerie at night. We were chatting, laughing, with the headlights cutting through the dark. Suddenly, Linda shouted, "What's that?" I slowed down, and we all stared ahead. There, on the roadside by an old generator building, was something. It wasn't an animal, and it sure wasn't human. It stood over 6 feet tall, with wings folded behind its back like some giant bird. But the worst part was its eyes, two glowing red circles, shining like motorcycle headlights, staring right at us. I slammed on the gas, and we sped off. My heart was pounding. Linda was gripping my shoulder, and Steve and Mary in the back seat were dead silent, like they'd seen a ghost. I thought we'd lost it, but a few seconds later, Mary screamed, "It's flying after us." I glanced in the rearview mirror, and I swear, it was there. The thing took off, its wings flapping like a massive bat, keeping pace with the car. We were pushing close to 100 miles an hour, and it wasn't falling behind. No engine noise, no roar, just the sound of wings, like wind whipping a sheet. Those red eyes were still glowing, like they were burning into us. We raced back to town, pulled into a gas station, and it vanished. We sat there in the car, shaking, unable to speak for a good 10 minutes. Then we drove to the police station. Sheriff George Johnson listened, wrote it all down, but I could tell he didn't fully buy it. He said maybe it was an owl or some experimental aircraft, but we knew it wasn't an owl. Owls don't have eyes like that, and they don't chase cars at that speed. After that night, things got weird in town. People started saying they saw the same thing, a winged creature with red eyes. Some reported radio static. Others had their cars stalled. Then there were those strange phone calls and visits from men in black, asking questions about the sightings, but acting off, like they weren't quite human. A year later, on December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge collapsed. I was in Point Pleasant when I heard the sirens. The bridge connecting us to Ohio just folded like a house of cards during rush hour. Cars and people plunged into the river. 46 people died. Linda and I stood on the riverbank, watching rescuers pull bodies from the water. I couldn't shake the thought, was that creature trying to warn us? Some folks said they saw it on the bridge the day before the collapse. I don't know if it was a demon, an alien, or something else, but after that night in the TNT area, I never went back there.